Hi guys, it's Deb here with Creative Life, and are you guys ready for spring? Because I am. Okay, I love spring. It is one of my favorite time of years that I love flowers, and I love butterflies, and I love all of that fabulous stuff. So, and I love Heartfelt Creations, and so I lately been in a mood to just welcome in spring. So I have been making some fabulous things with the Heartfelt Creations papers that I have in my stash, so that I don't get to play with very often. So I made some things using the Wildwood Cottage paper collection. I also used elegant pocket and accent dies with that. I also used the Birds in Bloom collection along with the classic sunflower paper collection. So those are the three main ones that I used. Again, I did use some of the stamps and the dies for the flowers to create the flowers and such, but I want to go ahead and show you what I made, and I'm going to leave a couple of links down below, but I want to tell you real quick. The first link that I want to tell you about is Tiffany McGills Crafting Like a Boss, okay? And hers is the frame that I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you a brief glimpse right now, but we'll get into that more when I show you all of the projects. So this is the little frame that I made, okay? And it's like a shadow box frame. And so she did a tutorial on how to make that. It was the simplest and easiest tutorial that I ever followed, you guys. It was so nice. So she just lays it all out there for you, and it was really simple and easy to follow. So if I can do it, I know you all can do it, okay? So I'm going to leave that link down below, and you can check out her channel because she has a lot of other fun things that she's been creating this year. She is doing, I think, a weekly challenge where she creates something every week, and then she also has a Facebook page, okay? And so you can go over there and join her Facebook page as well. The other link that I want to invite you to is I belong to another team of crafters. We all got to know each other from past design teams that we were on, and we all just kind of got together and made one design team, or our own kind of design team. We don't really design for any particular person or company, but we just go ahead and do a blog challenge. So every couple of weeks, okay, it's bi-weekly challenge, and we challenge everybody to do something. So whether it's a sketch or make a card with butterflies, or whatever, every week there is a different challenge, not every week, but every other week. So bi-weekly there's a different challenge. And so this week is a sketch challenge, and for that challenge I went ahead and made this super cute little card using Birds in Bloom, and oh my god, it's so pretty. So I will go ahead and I will show you that card as well, but I'm going to go ahead and leave the link down to the blog, so if you want to check us out, I'd appreciate it, and show us some love. We have I want to say, I know more than a handful of designers that share their talent with you guys. So we would love for any card makers or newbies, anybody who wants to join the challenge. We would love to have you join us on our blog. So I will leave that link down below for you guys, okay? So thank you so much for stopping in today and visiting me. Thank you so much for all the love and encouragement and support. I really, truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It makes me feel so warm and, and fuzzy inside. I just love that. And it just makes me feel good. Like you guys are really inspired by my projects and by the albums that I make. And I really, truly enjoy reading every single comment. So thank you so much. And I'm going to zoom on down real quick and show you guys what I made. Okay? Okay, so this is the card that I created using the classic sunflower set. And if you're familiar with Heartfelt Creations and this paper collection, you know that they have a denim pocket inside of that collection. And I love that denim pocket. So pretty. And then they have like little flower pots. And this is a pail that I fussy cut out, and I stuck one of the sunflowers inside of the pail. Okay, and so here what I did was I went ahead and used that same technique that I do in my albums, where I go ahead and I take my X-Acto knife and I cut around the images, and then I go ahead and place either tags or other frames inside of that area, right? And what I did here was I went ahead and took this part, okay, which is like a top piece of frame that I had cut out, okay, from the paper collection, and I went ahead and used this die and mounted it behind the frame that I cut out, okay, this burgundy frame, and then I mounted some like a bronze type of foil paper behind the frame. And then once I did that, then I went ahead and grouped the flowers together that I cut out. So the only flowers that I really cut out was this one. I cut out 4. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. So those are the only flowers that I really cut out. I didn't cut out more than that, although it looks like I did. And I made them, I formed them with the stylus and everything to make them look like they were coming right out of the pocket. And so it was so much fun to play around with these papers. I've had them forever, and I never get to play around with them. So I finally got to do that. So yay! So I was really happy about that. And then I went ahead and fussy cut out the pretty butterflies that you see here. And then for the inside, oh, and then I went ahead and placed this flower right on top of the flowers that I had cut out to make it look like it was growing out of that little pail there. And then I just left the inside like this, okay, and I figured I could stamp my happy birthday on this side, or whatever, and then I can go ahead and write a note, or whatever. I didn't want to cut up, and I didn't want to cut up these butterflies. They were so pretty, and I didn't want to stick a piece of white cardstock over it or anything, so I just left them there. And I thought, you know what, I could put my sentiment and whatever I want to write on this side here. So that is that card. So that is the back of that card there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and leave the link down below, because if you are a card maker, right now over at International Art and Soul blogspot.com, we are having a challenge, and it is a sketch challenge, and this is the sketch that we are doing. So I went ahead and used Birds in Bloom for this card. I went ahead and made a little flower out of the flower set that comes with that collection, and then I went ahead and did some little tiny flowers here, and then I did some little leaves here. Now the leaves from this set is actually from Wildwood Cottage collection. So I kind of grouped the flowers together, and they came out pretty cute. So on these flowers here, I went ahead and I added some Nouveau drops, the white Nouveau drops on top of those little flowers there. But it turned out so cute. I love this little card, and I love those birds are just so cute. And I just left it blank inside so I could fill this out later for either a birthday, thinking of you, or whatever. So there's that card. And then for my next card, I actually, or not my next card, for my next project, I did a frame box, and I don't know exactly that's what they call these, but I thought this was super cute. It's kind of like a shadow box, and it's just so cute. So I went ahead and used, again, the Birds in Bloom set, okay, and then I went ahead and fussy cut out the butterflies, and I actually used some of the beautiful little glass glitter or glitter glass from Renee Bouquet, and I put it on top of the butterflies. And then here I used the prills from Heartfelt Creations. So I used white pearls in those pink flowers here, and then I used a little pink pearls in those pink flowers there. And then I went ahead and cut out the little leaves and everything, and I went ahead and stood this part up. Now this little birdhouse right here is actually a part of the Wildwood Cottage collection, and so I went ahead and used the die from that collection to cut out the birdhouse, and I had to make sure that it lined up right. So I actually had to cut out the birdhouse a little bit, and then get the die and put it behind the birdhouse so it would cut it out correctly. So I thought that was, it turned out pretty good, and I was like, yay! So I was really happy about that. And I just thought this little diorama frame came out so cute. I went ahead and stamped the leaf and branch set and colored those in with with my markers, and I actually also used some of my Memento inks for that and for the bird as well. So I scrunched up my flowers, and then for my flowers I used my markers and I just kind of blended them together. And I thought that turned out so stinking cute. Now I will put the link, the frame box that the tutorial that I used is actually from Tiffany Crafting Like a Boss YouTube channel. So I used her tutorial, and it came together so easy, you guys. I made like a couple more of these little frame boxes. They were so cute. So I'll be doing some more of these, definitely, for sure. But I just had to share these with you because these are so stinking cute. So again, I will put the tutorial to her YouTube channel below. And she does lots of different swaps, and she does all kinds of different things. So, so I know you'll enjoy her channel. So for my next project, okay, and I'm going to move this because this one is a little bit of a big one here. Okay, this one I made for my daughter. They are moving into a new home, and so I thought it would be really nice to have a picture of my granddaughter for her to put on the wall. And so for this, I used a couple of die sets. I used the Elegant, let's see here, Elegant Pocket Accent dies to frame up here. Okay, so I actually put the small one up here, and then I laid the larger one down here. Okay, and I'll grab those for you guys in a second. And then I actually used the two bottom pieces to frame out the bottom part. They're corner pieces, actually. So that's what I did there. And then I went ahead and cut out the flowers from the Wildwood Cottage collection, and I fussy cut out the little girl, and then again I did that birdhouse. I found another one that I could use the die on, so I went ahead and did that, and then the little bird up on top is actually part of this birdhouse. So I thought it turned out super cute. And then all those flowers and everything, I went ahead and just put some Flower Soft in the middle of those flowers, and I did a couple of different ones. And then here on these green the ones with the yellow in it, actually the yellow is liquid pearls in the middle of those, but those flowers are actually embossed with green embossing powder. Okay, So that's what I did there. And so yeah, so I thought it would look really cute in a frame. And I wanted something nice, something really cute to go on her wall. And I thought that would be really super cute. So let me grab the, this die set. This die set is the same die set that we used in the Princess Graphic 45 mini album that I did for JNS Hobbies and Crafts. So this is the die set that I used. So the corner piece dies, again, I did down here, okay? And I can go ahead and zoom in some more for you guys. So right here, the white right here is the corner pieces right here, okay? And then this piece I laid down first, and I did cut off these little ends here to kind of have it form around the photo mount, okay? So, and then what I did was I took this piece right here and I went ahead and laid it up on top of that other piece so it would come down and kind of like really frame it nicely around the photo. And then I laid my flowers all over it. So I didn't do a tutorial on these, but if you're interested in a tutorial for these, I would be more than happy to do one for you guys. So if you want one, just go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know, and I can go ahead and get that in the schedule and we can do that. So I would love to do another one. So, and I have 4 grandchildren, so I have tons of pictures. So, yeah. So anyway, in the middle of the blue flowers, I did white. In the middle of the blue flowers, you really can't see it too much, but in the middle of the blue flowers, I did do white liquid pearls, or actually it was the Nouveau drops. So that's what I did there. And then again, I did the flower soft on the bigger flowers and then the pink flowers here. So those are my project shares, you guys, and I hope that you like them. And if, again, I will leave all of my little, I will definitely leave all of the links down below to the challenge for the card, okay? So if you're a card maker, you can go ahead and join our challenge. We would love to have you. And then, again, I'll leave the link to Tiffany's YouTube channel for this cute little frame box, and that is about it. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope that you have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.